I'm live. Changed my view again, so I'm gonna have to duck. I don't know what it does on that. Hope you're all well. I had a great couple of weeks. Apologies for moving from last week. I wasn't very well last week, so still got a bit of a tickly cough left as well. So hopefully that's not going to kick in today. We've also had some problems with our internet today, so apologies if it all goes to pot, but let's see what we've got. So if you're here, and I know lots of people aren't going to be here because obviously the football's on, so if you're watching on catch up, so I'm going to have to move that. I can't see myself either. I'll just have to watch the bits and pieces. So if you're here, say hi, drop a comment in, chat along as we go. I'll try and keep up with the comments as well. The football's on, so I'm sure lots of you have been watching the football or going to watch the football. Excuse me, told you the gaffer cooking. And if you're watching on catch up, please leave comments as well because I will always read them. So today I've got 5 cocktails, all based around sorbet or ice cream. So these are really cocktails that you can either boozy up for a pudding, or if you just fancy a little bit extra in some of the cocktails. So, excuse me, I've got some water here today. And what we will start with is actually one that I found on Iona. So it is a Veneto Sgroppino, I think you say it. It's that funny one, S-G-R. So we're going to go with that one. We're going to serve it into a coupe. And this one was in the Emerald Bar. So if you're in the Emerald Bar and you like raspberry flavours, I think you'll like this one. So you will need some, what have I done with it? Some Chambord. Now on board they use a raspberry cordial that I think they make themselves. I just realised how sweaty I am as well. Sorry, I've been rushing around. But I'm going to use Chambord because I think that's really lovely. So I've got a little miniature there. So that's a raspberry liqueur. You could use a raspberry cordial, a raspberry syrup. And this one's quite easy to turn into a mocktail as well. So if you've got anybody who likes to have a pretty drink but doesn't drink alcohol, then this is a great one to convert. So, excuse me, raspberry syrup or cordial for the non-alcoholic version. Hi Laura, thank you. I know Laura's watching the football as well, so she's going for a multitask, I think. So we will need not only our raspberry, we will need some raspberry sorbet. I've got a little bucket down here. So I have got raspberry sorbet from Ferneley's, which if you are near Melton Mowbray, Oakham, that sort of area, pop into Ferneley's. They have the most amazing ice cream. I've got a few from them for today as a treat. This is their raspberry sorbet. Excuse me. And you will need some gin or vodka. I've added this in, to be fair. I don't think they put this in on board. So I'm going for vodka this time. I've got a lovely bottle. I was attracted by the bottle from Absolut. And you'll need some Prosecco. So optional on the vodka. Prosecco you'll definitely need. If you're doing mocktail, go for lemonade. Oops, sorry, I've just got pop-ups popping up. There we go. Get rid of that. There we are. So really nice, easy one actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop in our vodka and our Chambord. So it's just half a shot of each. You're not going too mad with this. Glug, glug, glug. Lovely little Chambord. I must get myself a big bottle. I love the shape of the Chambord bottles. And then some vodka. So you could use gin here. A strawberry or raspberry gin would work really nice here actually. Just half a shot, just to pep it up. There we go. And then I've got to attempt to use a scoop. I'm not very good at scooping ice cream, but Tony managed to find this little ice cream scoop in the supermarket, so we'll give it a go. Now the Ferneley's raspberry sorbet actually looks quite ice creamy. So the one on board did not look as ice creamy as this, but look, oh, it's beautiful. So pop that on top of your spirits there. And then we're simply going to top up with the Prosecco. A really nice one. If you want to, you could blend this as well. Whoops, go steady, otherwise you can get really fizzy like that. There we are. And then we're going to decorate that with a little sprig of mint. If you've been watching in recent weeks, you know that my mint is rubbish. And so I'm having to buy it from the supermarket, which has got squashed flat. So we'll just pop that in there. So then I'm just gonna pop no, I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna put some more in. And that is our Veneto Sgroppino. I think that's how you say it. So really pretty one there. Oh, I've just realised I'm out of shot, aren't I? Oh, sorry about that. And on board they serve it with a little spoon as well. But that's really pretty actually. That's not come out as red as the ones on board, but that's because of the I've used the Chambord rather than a syrup, and my excuse me, my raspberry sorbet is more creamy looking than that. But that, have a little taste, although the ice cream won't, or the sorbet won't quite have gone into it yet. Oh yeah, I could drink that all day. So if you're doing mocktail, like I say, raspberry syrup, then pop the, ignore the vodka and the gin obviously, pop the sorbet in and then top up with lemonade. Or soda water, but I think lemonade's a bit nicer on that one. So that's number one. And that'd be lovely. Unfortunately, my cough gets triggered by talking, so and I talk too much. So next up, this one, a bit of fun. This one, it's an ice cream martini, and oh no, I'm keeping the vodka. So keep your vodka for this one, and oh, I keep getting pop-ups everywhere. Oh, the lemon, yes, the lemon on there. So instead of using the raspberry, I forgot to mention, you can use limoncello, then put lemon sorbet on, a bit of gin and vodka as well if you want to, and then top up with the Prosecco. That is the classic Sgroppino, I think. So that's just as lovely. That's really refreshing. So number two, ice cream martini. We're going to stick with our vodka. We are going to use some white creme de cacao. So that is the chocolate liqueur. If you don't have white but you do have a dark, you can switch them out, but the white is a bit more delicate. And then we're going to go for strawberry liqueur. I've got some dregs of the Bols one here. To be honest, the Bols one is not my favourite strawberry liqueur. My favourite is probably the Edinburgh gin, strawberry and black pepper. That's got a nice kick to it, which would work well here. And then we're going to use strawberry ice cream. So, I think, there we go, I've got Carte strawberry ice cream. So ideally you don't want too many bits in your ice cream for these. But so many ice creams now, they put so many bits in or bits on the top and makes it all lovely and luxurious when you're having ice cream, but not so good for cocktails. So for this one, what we are going to do is we're going to shake a little bit as well as serve up. So I've realised now I need to sit back a bit because I keep coming forward. So we're going to shake the ingredients apart from the ice cream. If you want, any of these could be blended. I just don't like cleaning the blender, so I tend not to use it very often. But yeah, you can blend them if you want. So a little bit of ice into your shaker, and we're going for one each of these. So you could switch out the vodka for gin here, or even white rum actually. I know what would be good. Tequila would work well here too. Tequila is great with strawberries. There we go. Might be a little more than one there. And then one of our creme de cacao. Whoops. Got a funny little pour of this one. I'm actually using the Briottet one. I do like their liqueurs very much. They're a little bit pricier than some of the others, but they're really lovely. And then our Bols strawberry, so 1 shot of this too. It smells like strawberry sweets. Yeah, those lip sweets, although I think they're cherry, who knows. And then we will give this a shake. Really red and strawberry coloured. If you prefer, actually, you could swap the strawberry liqueur out for something like Chambord. You can actually do a chocolate version of this as well. So switch out your strawberry liqueur for a chocolate liqueur and the ice cream for a chocolate ice cream. There we go. Nice and cool on the outside there. And we will strain that into our glass. Really mad. You could drink that straight away, of course you could. But, oh, moved again, haven't I? It's really funny with the views. When I'm setting up, I set up all my, what I can see and what I can't see. Then when I press go live, it all shrinks down. So I keep forgetting that. I'll have to have little markers on the wall or something like that. And then we're going to go for a scoop of our strawberry. Ooh, this is a new one. It's really quite indulgent. I've got actually 6 tubs of ice cream in my freezer, which is really, seems really naughty. So nice scoop, can I get them around? Yeah, not too bad. And then we're going to plop that in. So it looks a little bit like the first one, but this is much boozier. Ooh, it's going to float around. Should we have another one? Yeah, let's have another one in there. You can add as much ice cream as you want. So if you want more puddingy, oops, then go for it. It's, yeah, great for pudding, barbecue puddings, things like that, I think, to have ice cream cocktails. But you can get a little carried away. You might end up getting a bit more boozy than you anticipate. And then for this one, we are just going to massive strawberries. Pop a strawberry on for decoration. Ooh, isn't that right around? There we go. There we are. So I'd recommend serving these up with little spoons as well. So this is our ice cream martini. So strawberry based, but you can turn it into chocolate. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I wasn't expecting, excuse me, to like that one quite as much as that. There we go. That number 2, so we've gone raspberry, we've gone strawberry, and now this one I'm really quite excited about. So this next one is a mango daiquiri float. So we are, bye-bye to the vodka, and we are going for some white rum. If you haven't got white rum but you've got golden rum, you could use that. I think spiced rum would be really nice here too, actually. So yeah, I've got good old Bacardi. Actually on offer on Amazon at the moment, which worked out really well. So sneaky look on Amazon. And then we are going to need some lime juice. So I'm going to squeeze a whole lime. I've only got diddy little limes there. I'm going to squeeze a whole lime into mine. Some sugar syrup, which to be honest is optional. Depends how sweet your sorbet is. Some mango sorbets are quite, they're not as sugary, but others can be quite sweet. So judge it how you wish, but it does balance off the lime juice if you use the sugar syrup. And I think that's, yes, that's nearly it. So I am going to decorate the rim of the glass. So I've got Elliot's old egg cup plate from when he was a toddler, which works really well, but a tea plate will work well. Or if you have got a margarita salt dish, then that would work here too. So, and I keep going the wrong way. Can't do back to front. So I was going to use sugar and then I found sprinkles in the cupboard, so I'm going for sprinkles. So pour some sprinkles into your, or sugar. You don't use salt on the daiquiri, that's more of the margarita. However, you could switch this out for tequila, and then salt would be great, I think, on this one. So I'm going to just use a bit of my lime just to go all the way around the edge of the glass. This makes it a little bit sticky to stick stuff to it. I like using sprinkles, especially at Christmas time. You can get some like candy cane colours and Christmassy colours, little gold ones, things like that. So I quite like using sprinkles. And then dip it into, it's quite a wide rim glass. Dip it into your dish. It really is as simple as that, and you can do it in advance. So if you've got something that doesn't melt too much, you can do these in advance. There we go, pretty little colours around there. I'm easily pleased. And then what we are going to do is shake some ingredients. I've just got to remember where my ice cream is. Yep. Excuse me. I'll get rid of that bit. I don't want it really going pink, but if it goes pink, it goes pink. I forgot the other side of the shaker. So, in here, 1.5 to 2 rum. I'll let you decide. I'll let you guess what I'm going for. Oh, it might go pink because I've got some in there. There we are. I've gone for 2. No guesses. And then I'm going to squeeze the lime. So I've got one of these, I think they're called press, something or other press. Citrus press probably. I quite like these because the lime then works really nicely as the discarded lime you can keep. So if you do want to measure your lime, go for about a shot of lime. Ooh, I love lime, so I don't mind if I'm not measuring. Then squish those down. I love the scent of it as well. Just, yeah, lime anything. But what it does, I'll show you, although it squeezes all of the juice out there, it stays quite juicy looking as well, and it makes for a really nice garnish just to pop on the top of things. So you could freeze them afterwards as well, pop them in the freezer, and then you've got lime garnish without wasting any lime or slicing the lime. And I'm going to go for about, I'm going to go for about 1/4 of a shot of syrup, and that's because I don't really like anything too sweet. She says doing ice cream and sorbet cocktails, but you can go up to about 1/2 sugar syrup if you do like them sweet. There we go. I'm going to give this a shake. Oh, forgot the ice. And where's my shaker gone? Don't know what I've done with that. There we go. Oh, that's it. I've got bits of everything everywhere today, as usual. So a lovely shake to cool that down. And this one I'm going to do a bit differently because I am going to just save that for a moment, and I'm going to put the sorbet in first of all. So again, my sorbet is from Ferneley's. They're a dairy farm and we get our milk from them, but they make their ice cream, and there's just, I don't know, there must be tens and tens of flavours of ice cream in the shop, and you can go and get a scoop of ice cream, or you could go and get a tub. And they've got a cafe there as well. It's really, really lovely. So, oh, this is melting down nicely. So again, really creamy looking one. I know some of them in the supermarket, they look more iced than these, but these are beautiful. Like I had a little taste. Actually, I shouldn't go too much, should I? Need to get the booze in. Save that bit for later. Oh, it smells lovely. Mango for a really tropically flavour. And then we pour that gently as you can down the side. It'll either sit on top or it'll shoot down. It depends where you've got your sorbet. You can, if you want, instead of the sugar syrup, oh, it's floating there. You can use mango syrup instead, or passion fruit syrup, something like that. So I'm just going to wodge that lime on the side there. There we go. That is our mango daiquiri float. I'm going to use a straw because I don't want to spoil the edge. I want to get a picture later. Oh yeah. That's really good. That's really punchy. Not quite got the mango coming through on that flavour yet, but that would be amazing. So there we go. So there are fruity ones. So now I'm going to go a bit more back to P&O inspired, this next one. I never had one on board. And it was a blended drink. And I'll see if we can get any guesses, perhaps. Oh, Laura's got the mango sorbet ready. Okay. You can go with a bit more, but my glass isn't going to take any more there. And I guess it's a bit greedy to go for 2 scoops, isn't it? So we are going to go for this one. I'm going to dark rum and remember what I'm doing. Yes. Yeah. I'm going for my fancy rum for this one. So I've got Mainbrace, navy strength rum. As you can see, that's going down very quickly, but we absolutely love this. This is a Cornish rum, and it's 54% this one. So they're navy strength, but they do have a golden rum as well, which I'd like to try next. So I'm going to go for rum. We are going to go for a little coffee liqueur. Now I bet you're expecting me to bring out the Kahlua, aren't you? But actually, I found, and I thought I'd try it, it's actually a Jägermeister cold brew liqueur, coffee liqueur. It's got some herbally elements to it, a bit more than the traditional coffee liqueurs, but it's really nice. So I'm going to go with that one for this. We are going to use some banana liqueur, so yippee! Can you guess yet? This one is one that I got from Madeira, so it's Canarian. They call it Canarian. No, they call it Madeira. Of course they do. Silly. So Madeira banana liqueur, but you can get delicious banana liqueurs if you're in the Canaries. So look out for the local banana liqueurs because they're amazing. If not, you've got things like, well, Bols do one, but it's not, I don't like theirs. De Kuiper and Giffard do one. Giffard is probably my favourite of the non-Canarian ones. So banana liqueur, and then creme de cacao or a chocolate liqueur. So you could use the white creme de cacao as we had earlier, but I'm going for, this tends to be what I use when there's dark creme de cacao in recipes, the Mozart dark chocolate liqueur. Absolutely beautiful. You can get a dark creme de cacao as well. And then it's our banana ice cream. Now, if you can find banana ice cream in a supermarket, well done. I couldn't. So that's why we went off to Ferneley's yesterday, because I couldn't find banana ice cream. So I have really delicious Ferneley's banana ice cream from their cows. Not the bananas, obviously. Oh, it smells gorgeous. So thank you to Fiona, who's not in the group, but Fiona, my friend Fiona, she recommended I go to Ferneley's. And I completely forgot they did ice cream, even though they deliver our milk and other bits and bobs. So it's a bit silly. Anyway, I'm waffling. So this is based on a dirty banana. I don't know if they still do them on board. I don't remember seeing them on Iona, but I don't know if they still do them by the pool on the other ships or not. And I'm going to go a bit mad. I'm going to use my tiki glass because I love him. And he needs using. So first up, we're going to shake all of our ingredients here, apart from the banana. Again, you can blend it if you like, but I like lots of ice cream in here and then pour it all on because I think it works really nice. So we are going for, got to remember myself the measures because they're a little bit different. Yeah, 1.5 of our rum. Yum, yum. And it's just gorgeous, this rum. So if you get a chance to try Mainbrace rum, I highly recommend it. I'm not quite sure if it's blended here, but it's from, I should have read it, shouldn't I? Yes, it's made from premium rum from Guyana and Martinique. So you get those lovely, lovely flavours. I will certainly be buying that again. It is not cheap, it is a treat, but it is absolutely stunning. And then we're going for one coffee liqueur. Hi, Robert. Hope you're well. You're always late, Robert. We're used to it. Robert's been ship spotting the last few days. Was it, I think you said Sky Princess. I might be getting it muddled up. I've been watching loads of cruise videos and all sorts over the weekend because I'm missing it so much. We're going for one banana liqueur. I'm going to have to get back on the ship and go to the Canaries because I've not got much banana liqueur left. So one shot of our banana liqueur. And then one shot of our creme de cacao. So you can see this is quite a boozy one. I couldn't say whether it's as boozy as this on board. Not sure. I tend to open my measures. But with the ice cream, it works so well. Did I tell you what it was called? I can't remember. It's a dirty banana. Dirty banana. Which I don't think I've ever had one made for me. So hopefully it's a bit like this. There we go. So good old shake. Oh yeah, Sky Princess. So Robert's in Guernsey, so this is where he's been ship spotting. It's on lovely ships hanging off the side of the island. Oh, Ventura today. Oh, brilliant. Yes, Laura, I'm sure it's more boozy. This smells really boozy to me, and I'm like, oh, have I got my measures wrong? But I keep checking. There we go, nice and cold. What I'm going to do, I'm going to balance this out a little bit. So, rather than pour it, excuse me, straight in, I am going to get at least probably 2 scoops in here. This is massive glass, by the way. I don't know how much it holds. I should probably measure my glasses and make sure I know what I'm doing. But, oh, this banana ice cream. Ferneley's, you may have surpassed yourselves with this one. So I'm going to put a couple of scoops in there, and then I probably am going to put another one on top. Again, you could blend this all together. And what you could do is you could pop that into a hurricane glass. So you don't need a big glass like this. A hurricane glass or one of those Poco Grande ones. See how much ice cream I can get away with. This smells gorgeous. So we need to strain that into our glass. So strain it over your ice cream, this one. Oh yeah, such a big glass that I can get more ice cream in. That was cheeky of me, wasn't it? And put another one on top. Mainly because we are going to give a little bit of decoration. Oops, I knew that's gone. Don't know where that's gone. And this one, we're going to grate some chocolate on the top. Bring out those chocolatey flavours. So I've just nabbed some that was lurking around the cupboard. Good old little chocolate. I'd go for dark chocolate if you can. We've only got milk chocolate in. I forgot about the chocolate piece. Pop that on top. There we go. I always forget about the bit underneath the grater as well. And then we are going to, I'm just going to, couldn't resist, one of my little birdies. Shove him in. Oh, sending that a bit mad. There we go, twisted those over. But that is our dirty banana. Probably a dirty banana float is what I should call this one. Oh, Jamie's here. Oh, not signal, not good enough. Hopefully you can see this hello from Ravenna. We can see it. Don't know if you can see us. So Jamie's on a Marella cruise at the moment. Excuse me, Croatia, Italy, so the Adriatic, and it looks stunning. So if you pop over to our sister group, which I know loads of you have, you kept me busy last night, accepting you all into the group. But Let's Cruise UK fan page is our sister group, and we cover all the cruise lines there, not just P&O. So do hop over there if you're not a member yet. Oh my goodness. Woo! Let's knock out. I've just remembered something for the next one. Bear with me. Tony? Yeah? Could you quickly mix me up a hot coffee? I forgot. So, next one's got an espresso shot in, and I completely forgot about it because I was having a stress. So, when he comes through, I'm going to tell him what to do. Could you boil the kettle and do a teaspoon of instant in a short glass, please? So, yeah, let's finish this one, and then I will explain the next one. But this, totally boozy. You totally need the ice cream. Oh, it's just good. Do that one. So, might have to fill a bit while the kettle boils and put my ice cream away, which is slowly melting. So the next one, one of my favourite dishes off the menu for pudding is is an affogato. So I've always loved them. I just think it's a lovely end to a meal. So this next one is, sorry, this is alcohol. Can't have that going with my dregs. So this one is a bit of a formulation of mine. It's a little bit similar to the dirty banana, to be fair. But it is a boozy version of an affogato. So, where's my little glass? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to serve it in this. I've forgotten to measure it properly, and I've been doing it in a crappy glass. So hopefully it'll work in this one. So this is a vintage style cocktail glass. You could use a martini glass with this one. Oh, hi Karen. Yeah, definitely waste that one. There's no way I could let that go. It tastes too good. So you could use, excuse me, martini glass or a margarita glass, or I've even seen them in rocks glasses as well. So how you want to serve an affogato is absolutely fine. So traditionally an affogato is vanilla ice cream and then an espresso coffee. Really quite straightforward. A lot of restaurants, when you're properly in Italy, will add a little, and I'm adding quite a bit. So, excuse me. For the next one, we are going back to our rum, but you could use here vodka, you could use brandy. It's really nice with brandy actually. Whiskey even, but I'm going to go back to my lovely rum. You could get away with white rum here if that's all you've got. I'm not sure. Would vodka work? Yeah, vodka would work as well. Yeah. Just whatever you like. I don't think gin would work. I'm not a big fan of gin with the coffees and stuff, but there we go. Oh, Tony's done. Could you slide it in there? Thank you.
You have to touch the very bottom.
Okay.
Right.
Right. Tony's done me.
Don't touch the
A very hot coffee. Normally, this would be an espresso shot. So if you've got an espresso machine or an espresso, dolce gusto, something like that, do a shot of your favourite espresso coffee. Because I'm doing it quick, Tony's just whizzed up a teaspoonful of instant coffee for me with some hot water. So if you haven't got an espresso machine, don't worry. choose a nice instant and you can still get those nice flavours through. But it is nicer with the real thing. So where are we at? We're at rum or whatever you want. Your coffee liqueurs, whether it's Kahlua, Tia Maria. I'm going to use this Jägermeister one, I'm liking this. It's a bit more something to it. As I have probably less sweetness, more, I won't say savoury, that's the wrong word because it is sweet, but not as sweet as the Kahlua, I don't think. So, and then our creme de cacao. Again, you can use the white creme de cacao, but I'm going to use the Mozart. So it's very similar to our Dirty Monkey, really. Not Dirty Monkey, Dirty Banana. Who's Dirty Monkey? That's what I call Elliot. And then we're going to use our vanilla ice cream. So vanilla ice cream is just a cheapy one. But, ooh, I think there's somebody in the group that makes their own ice cream. I might be thinking of something else. If you make your own vanilla ice cream, that'd be amazing in here. I've just got Ms. Molly's, which I thought was Miss Molly's. I've been saying Miss Molly's forever, and it's, yeah, Ms. Molly. So, hang on, I'm getting too much here, aren't I? I've got a little insulated bag down there to try not to let the ice cream go too mad. So, here we go. We are going for, into our shaker, we're going for some ice. Ice left. It's melting like crazy. I'm really hot in here. It's quite humid where we are. I don't know if it is for you guys. So 1 to 1.5 rum. Guess what I'm going for? I might be near the end actually. Oh, to go rum shopping. I've also been challenged for a whiskey float challenge as well. So I've got to do that later. So I'm going to be well away with this tonight, aren't I? Then we're going for half a shot. So half a shot of our coffee liqueur. It really is good. It's got a little undertone. If you like Jägermeister and you like your coffee, this is onto a winner. Really good. And then half of our creme de cacao. I'm really going to have to get my space sorted. Been teasing Tony saying I want to set up a bar in here. I was measuring all sorts of different angles. But this room is really weird because we've got a door in each corner. So it's really hard to actually get anything sensible in here. And then we are going for 1 shot of our espresso. Let's spill this. There we go. Into there. That's really hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's it. Yeah, and we're going to give that a good old shake. Oh, hi Diane. Hope you're well. There we go. This won't get as cold as your usual cocktails because we've put hot espresso in there. So you'll get some condensation, you'll start to get a bit of a feel for it, but it should have a bit of a froth going on. So, oh, it smells good. So if you were serving this, say, a dinner party, something like that, pop that into a little glass and have another glass here. Get my finger right. And we're going to scoop, if I can, oh, I didn't open it. Oh, no, all right. I thought I was going to cut myself. Years ago, I cut myself on the side of an ice cream tub when I was trying to open it. And it was quite deep. So we're going to go for a lovely, oh, this is super soft. Lovely scoop, or as lovely as you're going to get. Pop that into your glass. So if you haven't had an affogato before, it'll probably come with that, with a coffee on the side and a little biscotti or something like that. I should have got some wafers or something, shouldn't I? And you'd serve it individually, so you wouldn't pour it straight on. Get that out of the way. But once you've got it, you would then, so imagine this is strained into a glass already. You then pour it over Affogato. There we go. Ooh, that's quite a lot. There we go, it's popped up. That's quite a lot. Perhaps needs a bigger scoop, but you can actually serve this into a pudding bowl if you wanted to as well. And then I think that's it. There is no extras, because normally you'd have biscotti. So I probably should serve it with biscuit, shouldn't I? But let's have a taste. Again, serve it with a spoon. Oh, that's lovely. Because I've used the rum. I love rum, absolutely love rum. But I think that would be really nice as with whiskey. You remember the Irish coffee? Used to have those. That reminds me a little bit of that. Oh, that was our last one. I was just about to start another one. Let's have a little line up. They've all started to melt now because it's getting really quite warm in here. But we'll have a little look. They don't last this long, honest. So I need to work out how best to show you them all. Here we go. The mango one has really started to go nice. I mean, you can imagine, can't you, sorbet cocktail by the pool, in the Caribbean or in Spain, something like that. They are going to melt quite quickly. But you can also blend them. I'm not a fan of blending. It's too much of a faff for me. But I know that these would work well blended. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do some through the week and do some blended ones so that you can see them. Can we see those okay? I think we can just about, can't we? So first up, this one very much inspired by my Iona cruise. Oh, I miss Iona. So this was the Veneto Sgroppino. You can make this with a lemon instead of the raspberry. Absolutely beautiful. So I had in here Chambord, I had some vodka, the lovely raspberry sorbet from Ferneley's, and topped up with Prosecco. And that is really lovely, refreshing one. You can leave out the vodka and the gin. They don't put that in on board. I added that. It's a really nice, refreshing one. So I'd say, I think I had a couple while I was on board, and I think I had them in the afternoons on a sea day, which is really nice. Then we had our ice cream martini. So this was our vodka, our white creme de cacao, and our strawberry liqueur. And then we have in there some strawberry ice cream. That's really yummy and very boozy, so watch out. Then we had the lovely mango daiquiri, and this one, I think this one probably would work better blended. But we had our white rum, our lime juice, a little bit of sugar syrup, and then a gorgeous mango sorbet in there as well. Decorate the glass for a little look and pop some lime in there to garnish. That's really lovely. I'm going to enjoy that one. I know I am. But the reason I'm saying that I think that would be better blended is because on taste of just the alcohol without the sorbet melting through, that was quite strong. So I think you prefer it with that all mixed in. Then we had the dirty banana, which, is this my favourite? This might be my favourite. So this one had quite a bit in it. It's probably a naughty dirty banana. So we had our rum, we had the coffee liqueur, we had the creme de cacao, we had the banana liqueur. Was that it? And then the banana ice cream? Yeah, 4, yeah. So that's absolutely lovely. So if you can find banana ice cream, then I'd definitely go for that one. You could, if you can't find banana ice cream, it would work with vanilla or chocolate ice cream, but that's amazing. And then this is my Boozy Affogato, which is it's quite similar, but there's definite difference. So here we had the rum, but you could use any spirit here. I think brandy would be nice as well as whiskey. Oh, could you mix it up? Oh, I don't know. So rum, creme de cacao, coffee liqueur, a shot of espresso, and then our vanilla ice cream in there. I think the better the vanilla ice cream, the better that one is going to be. So there we go. Our ice cream and sorbet cocktails for summertime. Although I think these two could work very nicely into winter time, especially the affogato. That's any time of year. So thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed those. If you try any, please do send me pictures. I love pictures of what you've been doing, or if you've twisted anything, put a little different something in, then let me know. I haven't worked out a date for the next one. We're a bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment, but probably 3 weeks time, something like that. If you've got any suggestions, you want me to chuck anything in, then let me know. I'm more than happy to have a challenge of whatever you've got back of the cupboard, or any gifts you've been given and you don't know what to do with it. Let me know. Or any favourites. If you've got any favourites on board that you're discovering, because we've got loads of members at the moment on cruises, then send me pictures of the menus. I love pictures of the menus. And I will see what I can come up with for next time. But thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching the football, thank you doubly. I'm going to probably go and watch the second half now. But thank you very, very much. And I'll see you soon. See you in the group. Thank you.